We have breaking news from Coinbase. They're listing not one, not two, three more altcoins. We're going to get into that in this video. But before we do it, guys, Bitcoin's not been at prices since 2 days ago. Oh my goodness, it's crashing down. Let's just all freak out. No, sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're at around 61,600 bucks, looking pretty fine to me. A lot of BTC ETF information out there. So obviously that's very, very bullish. But of course, into the main news for today, guys. Good old ARPA chain bounce, auction, and PERP is listing on Coinbase Pro. When, you may ask? Well, Becky, starting today, Monday, October 18th, you may transfer your ARPA auction or PERP into your Coinbase Pro account ahead of trading. Support for ARPA auction PERP will generally be available in Coinbase's supported jurisdictions with certain exceptions, as indicated in each asset page. Trading will begin on or after 9 a.m. Pacific time, Tuesday, October 12th. Last time I checked my calendar, tomorrow is October 12th and tomorrow is Tuesday. So guys, it's going to be trading live tomorrow. But of course, this little caveat, if liquidity conditions are met. So we need to get liquid. We need to make it happen. Scrolling down, what kind of trading pairs are we going to have? So ARPA is going to have a USD, USDT, Euro. Cool. So there's no British pound, but we got some 2 fiat on ramps. Auction will have USD, USDT, and also Euro. Once again, 2 fiat on ramps bullish. Same thing with PERP, guys. They're both going to have the Euro, the USD, and USDT. Very bullish. That's good to see. Yeah, I would love to see the British pound in there. But we can't win them all. We can't win them all. It's still good. So of course they're going to list on their 3 different phases: post only, limit only, and full trading. But you guys know the 4th phase. If you guys have been on this channel, if you're not, I mean, what are you doing, homie? Consider smacking that subscribe button. But you know that the 4th phase is when it lists on Coinbase.com with that Coinbase.com app, because all the newbies, they just flooded in FOMO into all the new coins. So let's scroll down, see what the basics of these coins are about. So just a little bit of information, very brief. And of course, we'll head into the price action, where you can buy it, and which one I believe will make the most gains in the short term. Of course, I'm not no genie. I'm just here giving you guys some good old Becky location. The speculation with Becky. So Bounce, auction is an Ethereum token that powers Bounce, a decentralized auction protocol for token and NFT sales. Auction supports incentives on the protocol, provides benefits and governance rights for holders, and is used to pay for certified listings. Up next is ARPA Chain. I believe we talked a lot about this back last fall, sometime around this time. They had an airdrop thing. So if you guys got in back then and you're getting the airdrop plus now it's listed on Coinbase, very bullish. So ARPA is an Ethereum token that powers ARPA Chain, a computation network that enables privacy-preserving smart contracts, data storage, and scalable off-chain transactions. The ARPA token can be used to pay for data and computation in addition to governing the future of the network. PERP Protocol, it's a PERP, is an Ethereum token that powers Perpetual Protocol, a decentralized exchange for perpetual contracts. Using perpetual contracts, users can open leverage long or short for trading positions for a variety of assets. I am very shocked they listed this. You hear the words open, leverage, or longs. Coinbase can't even give us the option to do, leverage, let alone short. So, we can't even get 2x leverage on Coinbase because of the SEC. They won't allow it to happen. Of course, guys, it's not on Coinbase.com. There's always some troll down below, but it's not on Coinbase.com. Yeah, no way, homie. Every single time it's pro Coinbase. Then it hits where does it hit? Coinbase.com. But into the price action. Up first is ARPA, currently up 30%. Wow. 15.5 cents. Guys, I do remember talking about this. I think it was last fall, maybe it was October. It was definitely around 2 or 3 cents. Well, $175 million market cap, up 30% for the day. Of course, guys, look at this daily price action. Look like there might have been some insiders, maybe. But look, massive pump there, another pump there. Let's go, baby, because this is the daily, so just keep that in mind. But if you want to get in all the FOMO action, your best bet's probably Binance. I saw this morning, with ARPA, they just did some more leverage, some more, I think 25x leverage on this, if I'm not mistaken, on Binance OG, and now Coinbase.com. I think this thing's going to go flying. Anyways, Huobi Global, Bithumb, Gateo, Kucoin, Uniswap. Get it wherever you like to buy stuff that's right here on this list. But that's what's up there. This thing has a, it's on the lower end of a market cap. It's not as low as another one that we're going to be bringing up, but it is on the lower end. Next one, let's hit it up. PERP, the good old PERP at $17. Up only a measly, 1% today? You gotta be kidding me. No, but it has a $1.2 billion market cap, so it's a big boy compared to a lot of the listings we see on Coinbase, this thing needs another 1.2 billion to double. Keep that in mind. But of course, I mean, look at this massive pump and look at this massive dump. I mean, this is an intraday pump and dump. Look at that bad boy right there. Whew. I mean, I hope you didn't buy up here, homie. I mean, not saying that it can't go back up, but I mean, that's what we're seeing right now. Massive pump for this one. And it only, I mean, it's only up a little bit though. Only about 1% for the day. So keep that in mind. If you want to get yourself some good old perp before listing on the good old Coinbases, Binance, FTX, Uniswap, Kraken, Gate.io, or wherever else, these other small exchanges you may not even want to use. Those are the top ones I would personally be using if I'm in a legal jurisdiction where I can use them. Continuing on to the one that I think will have the most potential gains out there. Bounce Token. Bounce tokens will currently up 28%, very similar to ARPA, up 29%. They're both they're neck and neck right now. Which one will make the most gains long term? I mean, only time will tell. So, but this thing has a $87 million market cap. Let's just get a refresh to make sure we got that right. $84 million market cap at $40. It's an $84 million market cap. You know why I was so bullish on Yasmin when it listed at a, what was it, a $13 million market cap? We know what the, it may not be true because we don't know if it's actually accurate, not verified by CoinMarketCap. But this apparently is verified by CoinMarketCap with a $86 million market cap. I think this thing will do very, very well. I mean, look at some intra-day price action. Whew. I mean, this is just a nice solid uptrend. Bam, shabam. It's like, you know, we're just going up. Bam. Oh, following guys, it just listed. Coming back down. Oh my goodness, it's coming back down. Bam. We're just going to keep on going up. That's what it's looking like. I mean, this thing's about the half the market cap of what ARPA is. So just keep that in mind. I mean, this thing only needs another $84 billion. I mean, million dollars to double. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that happen. But of course, that's just my good old speculation. Going over to the market, where can you buy this bounce token? Because you want to get in early, you want to transfer it on Pro Coinbase because you want that liquidity, that volatility that is only seen on Pro Coinbase. It's on Binance, Huobi Global, Gate.io, SushiSwap, CoinX, some other small exchanges with not much liquidity. So probably Binance OG, Huobi, Gate, or maybe SushiSwap. If you can't have access to any of those exchanges, you may want to look into that, guys. These are obviously 3 tokens being listed on Pro Coinbase. We know there's obviously some competition because there's only so much money people can funnel into. Even though this thing does have a very low market cap compared to the rest, $40 price tag, ARPA, it's about double the market cap, but it costs a lot less. So like the human psychology, just like, well, you know what? I can buy way more ARPA. I can buy way more, and you know, like they're just like, oh, but I can only afford a couple of these bounce tokens. It's just silly. I can't go buying a bunch of those. And Becky's like, but I can get a lot more ARPA than I can get bounce tokens. So I may just funnel into ARPA. I mean, it may just happen. Keep that in mind, guys. The average Joe is going to think like that. They're gonna, as soon as it hits Coinbase.com, they're going to be like, it's 15 cents versus $40 versus $17. Which one do you think the noob's going to funnel into? Which retailer that has no clue what they're doing is going to funnel into? But you know what you're doing, guys. You know, you're looking at this. Very low market cap, decently low market cap. It's still not that high of a market cap. It's only 1.2 billion. But when you're comparing it to these 2 other listings, guys, I mean, I think Bounce Token and ARPA are going to be the ones taking the massive gains out of this. Out of the two, I think it's hard to tell right now what's going to happen. But I can put some good old speculation out there. I do think Bounce Token will probably make the most gains. It does have the lowest market cap, and I'm going to stick with that. I could be wrong though, so you know, keep that in mind. Don't just go invest based off of what I'm saying. But I'm trying to give you some perspectives of what the average person is doing. They're going to be like, $40, huh? I can only get a couple of those. ARPA, I can get a lot of those. Let me just go funnel into that. So, and I'm not trying to make fun of people. I'm just saying like, this is what they do. This is what's going on in their brain. So keep that in mind. I hope this helps you out. What do you guys think of these new tokens? Please be careful. We know there's been a lot of issues with Coinbase listings, so please be careful. Liquidity, not allowing withdrawals, not allowing deposits. Please be careful. And of course, you know, may the gains be with you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Smash the likes, smack the subscribes, do all this stuff, all that great stuff. We're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll catch you guys then. But you guys know how it goes around here. It's all about that crypto wallet journey. And until next time, may the gains be with you.